Hi, happy Thursday. Hope everybody's alright. I'm in this period of my life again where I'm like, I feel like I'm just existing in the day. Like I can't seem to do anything productive other than small things that make me feel good. You know, like singing, chatting, putting the worlds to rights. Just existing. And then like the day's gone and I'm like, shit, I've not done anything I'm supposed to do, you know. I've not done any active searching for work, or I've not even finished or started my website. And I'm just like an ongoing joke. But at the same time, I've been thinking a lot as well, and just, you know, you go through these phases, don't you, where you notice different things about yourself or what you're observing or whatever. And just this label of like perceived intelligence, like as we know it down here, or as the, you know, the masses perceive it through the educational system or whatever, just the remember, regurgitate. And so, yeah, I've never really been impressed by that. I was good at it, you know, I was a very good remember and regurgitator. And so there was high hopes projected for me, you know, and I rejected all of that because it wasn't interesting or fun to repeat and regurgitate, you know. And so probably like a lot of you guys, I've, you know, just sort of like gone through a load of sort of different jobs, and you know, now I'm just trying to work for myself, but I'm just like existing. I'm like, come on, really try and work, try and do something, you know. But I congratulate myself on the smallest things. Like I congratulate myself on replying to a text, or you know, filling out a form that I'm supposed to fill out or something. I'm like, yay! It's like I've done a whole project at work. And I'm not depressed or anything like that. I'm just sort of like this intelligence and this sort of career and, you know, money, and we're all judging on this false paradigm. And yeah, really, I'm excited for the idea of intelligence to shift, and for us to, you know, really understand emotional and psychic and spiritual intelligence, and really just honing your own aura. I've watched a few debates recently, and yeah, I'm just like, I really can't deal with like underhand projectors, you know, who are in denial. It's so obvious, you can smell it. And again, for me, like, again, nothing about the information, how intelligent you are, or how you can make your word salad come out in a better way. It's like, it's an energetic thing. And a debate shouldn't be a fight. A debate should be, you know, I'm just impressed when people, I spat then, I'm impressed when people could be a dickhead, but they're not. And that's what I congratulate myself on when I'm in some kind of, you know, battle of beliefs, however that is. And the more I've let go of my rigid belief systems, and the more I've congratulated myself on knowing that I know nothing, the easier it is for me to talk to people without being wounded or attack myself. And so, yeah, it's just super interesting. But I feel like this perceived level of intelligence, or again, the rationalism, materialism, logic. And I feel like sometimes it's like people think it makes them appear smarter or less insane to have facts and information and these things. But, you know, if you really, really think about it, no one knows anything. No one knows anything. It's like, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. I gawp up at the stars every night if I can see it. And I'm wondering what they are, you know, and the planets and everything else up there, all the energies. And, you know, I'm wondering. And through that wonder, we grow inside. And, you know, all of a sudden, the world is just, we know everything about the world. And here it is. That's the way it is. A star is a gaseous, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh. Jesus, back.
Hey, Bob.
Hello, mate. I was just having a chat again.
Oh, a video?
Yeah, maybe we should start.
Oh, God, you can't get me straight off the back of that.
Where have you been?
I've been droning.
Did you have fun? Did you catch that rain? It was pissing it
Yeah,
down.
yeah, that's kind of, well, James burnt out a motor, and then we
Oh,
were
did
sort of
it?
kicked off the land
Where did you go?
up to the cricket pavilion.
In John.
Yeah, up in Drumfield. Sorry we weren't longer. Sorry I interrupted.
No, it's alright.
Do you want me to pretend this didn't happen and stroll off? And then you can just carry on going, whatever you're talking about. What were you talking about?
I don't know. Same thing I've been trying to say for 3 days.
Still on that observation.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. And also, I'd got...
Keep on rolling.
I know, but it's just so true, innit? It's like, I'm just told what everything is. Takes away the wonder. Takes away the growth and the learning. Because we think we know it all. And we don't. I do know I've got BO, though. Genuinely.
No, you're good.
No, you smelled my shoulder, not my
I know,
armpit.
but I could get... All right, going to the canal.
No, you won't be able to
That's
smell
fine,
it.
mate.
Yeah, but when you put your head in the skin, it's not. Look at my dry hair. Oh,
Still been hard on yourself then.
yeah, a bit. I was admitting my procrastination there, but I'm giving myself another day off.
Yeah, well, you've got to. You've got to until it's right, chick. Until the feels are out there.
Trust the intuition. Yeah.
Got to trust the intuition.
Yeah.
When you're ready, the universe is ready for you.
Exactly. There was another part of a song recently that stuck out to me, like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, all these old greys, and it was from Bop.
I thought you would say Diddle Diddle Dumpling. I was like, oh, where are we going with this?
No, it was
Hanson.
Hanson, yeah, and it's Can You Tell Me? You say you can, but you don't know. Can you tell me? Shit, what is it? How a flower grows or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then they say you can, but you don't know. You don't know. Oh.
No, I'm following you, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's like you don't know. You say you can, but you don't know. No one really, really knows, do
Yeah.
they? You know,
True.
photosynthesis and blah, blah, blah. We don't really know.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
I couldn't explain.
Well, no,
I
but
couldn't tell you.
and we don't.
I guess there's people that can.
No, because
Why
they don't.
not?
Because they're not a flower, so they don't really know. We can do good guesses and shit and act clever
Can't
about
they watch
stuff.
flowers and make the observations about the flowers?
Well, I guess so. Well, that's more truth.
But no, listen, what you're on
Then
about
what
is...
the pointing up in the sky then?
What-
It's like, how do we ever know what a star is?
Yeah.
How can we ever prove it? How can we ever touch it? How can we ever know exactly how far away it is? But we're told we know. We know.
Because there's ways that I just don't know.
Exactly, and that's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean other people don't. But your
Well, no,
original
no.
point was bang on, which is essentially, tell me how the flower grows, you don't know. It's like everyone walks around preaching stuff, which they're essentially told without knowing.
Yeah,
And there's a lot of that in there.
yeah, definitely.
True.
I was watching, did I say this to you about salvation and damnation yesterday?
You mentioned the words and strolled off
Did I? With my pen?
motivation, yeah.
Yeah, because I was listening to this, like a follow-on from that nasty old debate that I was watching. And that Orthodox Christian guy's point was, he was like, I don't know, something about leading away from damnation into salvation. And I was like, well, there's the biggest duality of all. It's like salvation or damnation.
Yeah.
What a fucking horrible ideology to think that, for number one, that you'll be saved
And is
because there's
damnation
something
normally
scary.
used like eternal damnation?
Well, actually, have I got it here? Because I just looked up the definitions quickly.
Well, it's like hell, isn't it?
Oh,
It's
shit,
like
I've
just
got rid of it.
damnation. You've been
Yeah.
demoted to hell.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Well, yeah, pretty much. And salvation's like saving from something terrible.
Yeah.
So it's like, there's your options. It's like, I'm saved from something scary and you're going to hell.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck would want
Yeah.
that
so
for
you
anyone?
You either are saved or you're in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can only be saved if you believe in Christ, Jesus Christ, in the way that I and my Orthodox Christianity believes.
And through that loving prism of Jesus Christ, anyone who doesn't believe in Jesus Christ would suffer eternal
eternal
not just
damnation.
damnation.
I know.
Forever.
That's what I mean.
Forever.
Like these religious folk are
and
crackers.
that's meant to be full of love.
I know, and of Christ.
And of Christ. That's Christ consciousness. If you're a homosexual, burn. I mean, okay, they don't want them to burn anymore, but essentially they would believe that a homosexual couldn't ascend into the kingdom of God.
Would they?
Yeah.
I know, but isn't there too many?
No, there's too many references in the Bible for that. That it's like the gay wasn't all right.
Really?
And so by the definition, God is very interested in where you put your penis, and not very interested about sort of like real virtue.
Didn't they used to say like the Knights Templars were all gay and stuff?
I don't know. I got an audio book.
Does it?
Good,
It
I
actually.
haven't heard it yet.
It's weird though, isn't it? Because it really doesn't matter, does it? It's
What?
like if you're gay or not.
No.
It's just the way
I've been
that we've
thinking
been
about this recently. I was
conditioned.
thinking about trans and everything recently. And I was sort of going, you know, through the prism of delusion and illness, identification's a weird thing.
Yeah.
But then if you don't identify as anything as well, which is essentially where we'd all get if we were reaching a singularity, then also male and female wouldn't exist in that world as well, because we'd appreciate that we had men and women on the planet, but each man and woman was made of a mixture of masculine and feminine in itself. And so when people talk about this world being sort of like a fallen world because of the ego, and then they attribute ego to male, and they go, therefore we're in a fallen world because of all males. It's like, no, it's the male energy within everyone that if it's not balanced, then it's too much.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. But I don't think that's really the problem these days. I don't see too much masculinity anywhere, do you?
No, I don't.
It's almost the opposite.
It's toxic.
Yeah,
it's toxic.
It's opposite. It's almost like women have taken on that role, haven't they?
Yeah.
You know, in some strange way.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, well, definitely in some cases. Like, I always feel it's funny. I always have to feel I have to be careful when you sort of talk about women, like because it's been weaponized so much.
Yeah,
in the same way
weird.
that you talk about race, and I find myself going, "Oh fucking hell, which colour am I allowed to use, or is that racist now?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got really bad BO and I just want to stop for a bit.
Do you want a coffee before you delete this video and never upload it anyway?
I might upload it. You look lovely.
I don't. I feel like my brother actually.
Do you?
Yeah, like a teenager that was
like if I
forcing
move
out a
back-
smile, but I was feeling it. It's just that my real smile's quite goofy. You know when I smile from the heart?
Yeah.
It's like quite,
Oh.
you know, like Sue?
Yeah.
Like Sue in the morning. Like, I feel like that.
When I smile from the heart, all I see is like a pterodactyl. I'm like, ah!
Yeah, that's good. At least
Look,
it's from the
it's
heart.
like-
Yeah, but I can feel the heart.
Yeah, and I'm having fun, but it's like I just look like
You can just see a pterodactyl.
I just see these bones. Yeah, like some pterodactyl. It's a shame because I know my heart's full of gold.
It is. I know this.
I've seriously got bad freaking smell.
You got a coffee?
Yeah, I'm gonna start. I smell like you, but this is your jumper, no?
What do you mean you smell like me? I'm smelling marvellous.
No, but like you'll be out.
Alright, okay.
Nah, maybe it's a jumper. It's me. I stink, right? Anyway, this is
job.
Mark. This is Mark, the father of our children. I was going to say my children, but they're our children.
Father of your children.
The father of my
That's
children.
the way the world paints the picture nowadays.
Yeah, and they're fucking great kids, aren't they?
Oh, they're amazing.
The best,
Yeah,
the
they're
best.
amazing. They forced a lot of change.
Oh God, yeah. But they're doing well in these crazy times.
We're doing well.
And what's funny is
Well,
both our kids' names mean freedom.
Yeah.
Don't they? Did you know that? And they're very traditional names as well. And you know, they were just names given to us, into our heads, and they mean freedom. Freedom.
Freedom, yeah.
We're all about freedom here, aren't we, Chibs?
We are.
Yeah.
Mate.
All right.
No, nice to meet your fans.
I ain't got any.
They are.
not-
They're all there.
they're not
watching.
fun.
They're still watching.
They're friends. They're not. There'll be one person watching.
I bet I bet there's a couple of people going, is she a carer to that guy?
No,
Is
no.
she looking after him?
No, as if.
Or
But,
is he a weird, tormentative brother?
I know we don't look similar enough, do we?
No, we don't.
No. You
We
think
like
you,
spooning too much.
you think you do until you look next to it. It's like when me and Molly get together and people think we look the same. We don't.
You do?
I've got a really long face and she's really small compared with me. She's like little and I'm like ghost face. Anyway, bye. What day is it? Thursday. I got it right.
You did, well done. What, as in you said Happy Thursday?
Yeah,
And then congratulate yourself.
well, I did with my finger. I went, yay. Bye, bye.